Welcome back to another episode of Sniff It and Tell It Everyone. My name is Ethan, and today we are reviewing two brand new fragrances that have just arrived in the mail. This is the first time we're unboxing ever like this, but we're going to be comparing and reviewing these two fragrances. Basically, battle of the sweets going on here. I do think that it's going to be a very sufficient time smelling these two fragrances. I've never smelled them before. This is a blind buy as well, so this is all very new, clearly, as it seems. But today we have number one being Lattafa Yara Pink, I believe. Yeah, it should be pink. And the second one is Forbidden Love Eau de Parfum by Maison Alhambra. Now, I saw these two fragrances and I'm like, you know what? Let's try something different, because I usually get the either like unisex or like male masculine fragrances. I don't really get, you know, female dominated fragrances as kind of like these, right? So these are the first two that I've gotten that are mainly female fragrances. For my male audience, there's nothing wrong with wearing women dominated fragrances. If you want to smell like flowers, go right ahead. I like smelling like strawberries sometimes, all right? You know, sometimes it smells nice, you know what I mean? You can't always smell like vanilla and wood all the time, you know what I mean? But anyways, let's get to breaking these down. So let's start with Yara. I was gonna do Forbidden Love at first, but honestly, it's nah. We'll start with Lattafa at first. But as for skip that the way. There we go. Anyways, so here's the box. I'll say I like the texture of it. I feel like the rigid bumpiness of the design here. Box kind of feels a little like kind of thin compared to all the other like the Lattafa ones I have, but it's fine. Okay, this is the first like Yara kind of one actually. I don't know if this. I don't want to break the box either. Hold on. Oh, there we go. Oh no, it's taking so long. Anyways, let us do this. Ooh, look at that. You guys see it? Let me try to bring it up closer. There we go. Yep, that's cool. All right, let's bring it out, shall we? Okay, box is right there. And there is Lattafa Yara Pink right here. Nice. I'm liking that. Ooh, what is this? It's kind of weird. Okay, we're not going to spray it just yet. We're going to unbox the Forbidden Love next, because I want to compare the two bottles first, and then I'm going to compare the scents. Okay. This is like opening Christmas gifts, but I'm not even in the month of December yet. Oh my gosh, what? Oh no. I want to be aggressive with this because it's an unboxing after all, right? But okay, there you go. Okay, I don't have to use my ultimate strength. I'm too tired right now. Let's get back to the gym. All right. Okay, so here we are. The box is basically kind of like the other Maison Alhambra box I have, but this is more shiny and the texture is a little bit smoother. Yeah, I like that. Okay. All right, there you go. Maison Alhambra Forbidden Love right here. Ooh, look at the juice. Or the color of the juice. That looks kind of cool. Yeah, I like that. It's kind of like apple juice. Okay, so these two bottles right here, I will say I've seen this design of Lattafa like just around wherever I go shopping or anything, so like I'm not really surprised at what it looks like, but I think I'm leaning towards more Forbidden Love as like design aspect. Although it is a bit simplistic, I do think that with its, you know, it's smooth around the cut, the cap as well, I do think it's a lot more appealing to me. It kind of reminds me of like a potion in a way. This bottle kind of just like reminds me of deodorant, but it's nothing wrong with it, but the main thing here is to smell it. But for right now, I do think design-wise, it goes to Forbidden Love here. But now for the moment you all be waiting for. That is the smell test. So we're going to start with Forbidden Love this time, since we started with Yara for unboxing. So let's get our test strips. These are our strips here. All right, so let's get this off. All right. Again, I have not smelled it. I do not know what it's going to smell like. I don't know. I have no clue. All right, see this. Okay. I'll wait a little bit. I'm gonna wait a couple seconds. Then I'm gonna smell. Hold on. Interesting. It's like a very cherry. Yeah, definitely cherry. Sweet. Yeah, cherry and sweet. Yeah. I definitely, I get that. I like that. It's nothing too overpowering right now. Like my nose isn't on fire or anything. I do think, it's not edible, I'll say, but it's like candy, you know? I do like that smell. It's nice. Yeah, it's definitely nice. Now on for you, my good ma'am. All right, let's get Yara going. I will say though, the bottle feels kind of like plasticky. Is that all the Yara inclusions? It feels kind of like. Did you hear that? It's like a cracking sound. I don't know. Could be the bottle or just me. I don't know. All right, let's go. That's on my hand. Oh, that's annoying. All right, let's wait a couple seconds. Then let us smell. Ooh. Oh. Okay. This is much brighter than this. Like, in terms of like the smell itself is much brighter. This is like, again, it's cherry, a little bit darker. This is a lot more appealing, a little more floral. Wow. And I will say, I think it's a lot more stronger too, like in terms of projection wise. I do think it reaches like a lot. Like, wow, that's very, wow, okay. So how am I going to rank these two fragrances against each other? I think I'm going to do them individually first, and then I'm going to do like, okay, this fragrance is good for this season, this is good for this kind of thing, this and that, and then I'll make my informed decision, and then we can all be happily and merry with the informed decision. Okay, so first off, let's going off with Yara Pink here. I will say this is a solid 7.8. Like, it's good. The floral scent is nice. It feels very, again, happy, emitting a nice, kind of peaceful, joyous vibe. Just smelling one more time is like, it's like a nice, again, just a very nice florally scent here. It's also sweet too. No complaints with it, honestly. But it's just not perfect. I don't think it's not my cup of tea. Like, it's nice. I just don't know, again, for right now, I don't think I would wear this in the fall, winter time. I do think it's like a more spring, summertime kind of scent here. It's not overbearing, but I can see why some people might get a headache from it. I think I might be too right now. Like, again, it's not super strong at first, but like afterwards it kind of just like starts like heating up. Not literally, but like it gets more powerful over time, which is good technically, but it can bother some people to a certain degree, right? So I'm gonna give Yara once again. Now for Forbidden Love, although while the projection side of it's weak, I do think I like the scent more. I do smell, again, that cherry kind of dark, moody kind of thing going on. But it also, once it dries down, it has like a good touch of apple to it too. So that's kind of like, that's a very interesting take on a perfume, honestly, because it's one thing having cherry, but apple too, combined with that, honestly, just makes it a lot better and stands out. I will say, once again, projection isn't the greatest, but I do think with more sprays, of course, you can probably make more things happen. You can layer these two once again, but for my reasoning, I'll give Forbidden Love an 8.2. It's not that much better than Yara. Once again, some things hold it back, but I do think as an overall scent, like, I just think it smells a lot better. Now, when I wear these two, I would wear, like, once again, Yara summertime, springtime, probably very, very, very late winter, like when things are starting to warm up, not like deep winter. I don't really see it, like, you could, depending on what you're doing, but I just wouldn't do it. Forbidden Love, this is definitely like fall. I think this might be like a year-round scent. Like, it honestly works with what you're doing, to be honest. I don't think it's that, because it's not that powerful in terms of like causing headaches. It's just a very nice overall fragrance that can just go on without any day. I might actually wear this to the gym too. I'm gonna try that tomorrow. I'm gonna wear this to the gym, and I am going out tonight, so I'm gonna try to wear this as well. So I'm gonna see what the reactions are. Now, date night kind of thing. I will say, if you're a woman watching this, wear it. Either one, honestly. But if you lean more towards Forbidden Love, I wouldn't blame you. I do think this is a lot more appealing and just pleasing to smell. As coming from a guy, like, I just think this a lot more appealing. Yara, again, is good, but I think it's more like a workplace attire kind of thing, if that makes sense. So I do think the winner is, for this video, which is gonna make sense obviously, is Forbidden Love here. Once again, the cherry dark aroma from this fragrance with that little touch of apple honestly really ties it together. Although the performance isn't great, I do think that the silage, the overall smell, longevity we don't know about yet fully, but I do think that it just ties it all together in a nice, very classy, elegant, sweet, dark, seductive fragrance that honestly I could even see myself wearing, to be honest. with Yara. Once again, although it's good, I just don't think that it's just the right move, at least for me. Maybe some other people want to wear it, you totally can. It's up to your nose and what you like, but for me, Forbidden Love 100%. So that's gonna go ahead and conclude this episode of Sniff It and Tell It. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know what you guys think of these two fragrances, if you guys have tried them, if you have not tried them, or let me know what fragrances you guys would like for me to try in the future. Let me know if you guys agree with my reasoning as to why Forbidden Love won, or do you guys think Lattafa Yara Pink should have won. Let me know your opinions in the comments below. Thank you all so much for tuning in to Sniff It and Tell It. This is Ethan signing off.